Welcome to my channel. If you guys are here, you guys are more than likely snake dieters and want to get more info on the snake diet, what it is, and also you're probably thinking, what the hell is the military snake diet, right? So the reason I decided to call my channel the military snake diet was because I'm in the military and I'm currently snake dieting. And I made this channel because I purposely gained weight just to show people that even with a high tempo job, such as the military or construction, by high tempo I mean, you know, the job you have is physically demanding. You're always moving around. You're always busy at work and stuff like that. You know that you can still snake diet and be fine. You know, not listen to the mainstream media shit that you hear out there. So I'm gonna talk a little about myself first before I get started. So prior to joining the military, I used to be 466 pounds, and yes, I have video, yes, I have pictures, and I will be posting that in the near future when I get a little bit more time, probably next weekend from this video. So this video should be uploaded May 18 or May 19. So pretty irrelevant. Just stick around and you're gonna see. So I gained weight, right? And I'm currently on my second week of snake dieting. Sorry, I have allergies. Where I am is just so much pollen, especially with spring. Uh, so I gained this weight, and I'm on my second week of snake dieting, and it's just amazing what you could achieve with with this with this snake diet. It's not even a diet, right? It's a lifestyle. It's a way of life, and it's a mindset that if you're a nasty fat person, because it's nasty to be fat. When I was 466 pounds, it's fucking gross. It's unacceptable. It's become a norm for some reason, and it's not right. So, um, so I decided to join the military 2 years ago, and I used to be a big guy, right? Prior to joining. So, anyways, after I joined, I went through basic training, and I was in good shape. You know, I came out of basic training weighing 222 pounds, which I'm 6'2", so that's like good weight. That's a good weight. According to the military, you're only like 10 pounds overweight if you're at 6'2" at 222 pounds. So it's not a big deal. Um, Physically, I was pretty strong. So obviously, having been 466 pounds, I I still do have loose skin. So I will be showing all that in a future video that I will be making soon. It's fucking insane. It's insane because I took the first video 2 weeks ago, and I was at 264. Let me just show you guys. Let me just show you. So as you can see, I went from 264 this morning, which is May 18. I weigh in at 247, and I took a video of myself, and it's fucking nuts from the first day that I started at 264. At 264, the first video I made, you know, I rotate my body and I show my back, my side. It's gross. It is gross. It's disgusting. And this morning when I took the video, my jaw dropped because I was like, holy shit, like, dude, this stuff is amazing. The definition I have now, you know, it's insane. It's insane. And um, the snake diet, um, I'm gonna get into it a little bit more. But before I start talking even more about my diet and stuff, you guys are asking like, what's that in the back? I have a squat rack in my room that I bought. Whoops. So I have a squat rack that I decided to buy coming back from Afghanistan last year. So, alright, I wrote down how I'm gonna explain my channel and everything about the snake diet, how I discovered it. So I'm just looking at the notes. All right, so you know a little about me, why I started this channel, and what I'm gonna be doing, because I'm still doing the snake diet, and I'm gonna do it till I reach 220 pounds. So in the next 2-3 weeks, I'll be 220 pounds because I'm not fasting every day. And I will explain why I'm not fasting every day either. I'm fasting every other day. So one day I fast, next day I'll have like a fucking huge piece of steak with a huge protein shake, and everything is measured. So when you hear huge, don't think I'm like consuming fucking 4,000 calories. No, no. I'm probably consuming at most like 1,300 calories. So, oh, this allergies, fuck. All right. So, I joined the military, 222 pounds when I got out of basic training. Right? Cool. So I went through the whole year of 2016, and then 2017 came around, and by the end of 2017, we were told, hey, you guys are going to deploy to Afghanistan. We were like, oh shit, because Afghanistan, it's, stuff happens there every single day. So we found this out, and we're like, you know what? We gotta enjoy our lives, right? Because we had this mindset like we could probably die, and it would suck if we die out there without enjoying being in the States prior to going to a combat zone. So what did we do? We started drinking, we started overeating. So a lot of us gained weight, especially me, having been so fat before. I had it's still always going to be in my mind, and I'm pretty sure any fat ass person that's watching this video, they know what I'm talking about. This addiction that it could, if you just start overeating within a week, you'll fucking relapse back to being a nasty fat eating person that just is gonna start consuming ice cream, soda, energy drinks, fucking all types of coffees, Starbucks, McDonald's, Sonic, and it's freaking, yeah, it's bad, right? So I started eating a lot, and I went up to 258 pounds prior to leaving to Afghanistan. However, keep in mind, I'm in the infantry, so I'm in a combat MOS. We work out every day, so don't think that I gained weight and it was just like pure fat. No, like yes, we gained weight, but we stayed consistent. We work out Monday through Friday. Here in the military, you work out Monday through Friday, and these workouts are not like, hey, we're gonna go for a half a mile run and do 10 push-ups and you're done. No, hey, it's Monday, you're gonna run 4 miles today. Then the following day, Tuesday, you bring in your body armor, which is like 35 or 40 pounds, and then you do squats, push-ups, just shit like that, right? So we deployed, we got to Afghanistan, and I weighed myself, 258 pounds. Okay, cool. So we got there, and luckily we had 2 gyms on the base. So with these 2 gyms, they had everything. They had deadlift platforms, pull-up bars. They had bench, adjustable benches, so you could do incline, decline, whatever you wanted to do, it's there. They had dumbbells, you name it, they had it. Um, the base too had a road around it, so you could totally go for a jog, or I wouldn't even say jog because I don't jog. I would go for a run, do a 2-3 mile run every other day, because running every single day so many miles is also, it's not good for you. So first week, right? First week at this base, and I'm like, fuck, like I need to lose weight, right? 258 pounds. My face was starting to look a little round. Like my face now, I'm getting my shape back, but as you guys can see, it's just, well, this is mainly like loose skin, but I still feel like my face is a lot slimmer. Once I slim down, it's more defined, more toned. So you guys will see by next week what I look like. Um, so I'm like, okay. So the first week there, I'm like, okay. So I got on my diet, right? So I did the typical. I did what I did prior to joining the military, which was, hey, I'm gonna have these 6 meals a day, little fucking meals, and you're gonna keep your metabolism going, blah blah blah. And so I started doing that, right? Keep in mind also we're doing missions like almost every day. So by missions, I mean, you're going outside of the base and just doing stuff that puts you in danger and whatnot. So I was finding it hard to have my 6 meals a day. The reason for that is you're not always next to the cafeteria on base, so you can't always have access to go there and have your little fucking stupid meals. So what you would have to do is, in the mornings and afternoons, they always change. There's like a giant rack in the cafeteria, and this rack is full of like snacks. So it'll have protein bars, Kellogg's protein bars, Nature Valley bars, fucking chips, and then in the mornings it would have cereals. It would have healthy cereals, and like Cheerios, cornflakes, all kinds of shit, right? So I had to rely on grabbing these and putting them in my backpack, or as we call them, the assault pack. So I would have to rely on doing this shit. So every time I would go out on a mission, I would look at the watch, at my time, and be like, oh, it's fucking time to eat. It's time to have my little stupid meal, right? So luckily on this base, like I said, we have internet. So it just got to a point where I did this. So I did this for almost 3 months, right? And I weighed myself, and I had only lost 5 pounds. And doing these little 6 meals a day, you're just like always hungry. You're always thinking about the next meal you're gonna have, your next snack. It's pretty difficult to keep up with, right? So I'm like, you know what? There has to be a better way. There has to be a better way to deal with, or just simply to lose weight. So I started browsing YouTube, and I discovered intermittent fasting. And from there, I watched a few channels throughout like a week or so. And in one of those, I saw a comment about the snake diet. So I was like, the snake diet? What the fuck is that? So I looked it up on YouTube, and I discovered Cole, right? I discovered Cole's channel. So I started looking through this guy's videos, and I was like, this guy is out of his fucking mind. What the fuck? Like, not eat? Dude, you're gonna be vitamin deficient. Your brain is gonna be nutrient deficient. It's not gonna have what it needs to properly function. Your metabolism is gonna get messed up. All this crazy shit, right? Because when you get brainwashed by the mainstream, You just develop this mindset. And being in the military, like being in a combat job, you're surrounded by people that are very hard-headed, you know, um, which is kind of necessary in this job. You kind of have to be a bit of a hard-headed person. Not everybody is, but you know, the good majority. So me, I had this mind, you know, especially being in Afghanistan, I had this hard mindset because you just have to, you know, because of the day-to-day shit that goes on and you do there. So I was like, this guy's crazy. I don't know if I'm gonna do that, you know. So, but I saw his video on McDonald's, right? The McDonald's video where he eats one meal a day. So I was like, you know what? And I had previously seen videos of other people about one meal a day. So I was like, you know what? Also known as intermittent fasting, right? Like I'm gonna try this. I'm gonna try it because it's probably doable. So every morning for breakfast, I would go into the chow hall or the cafeteria, and luckily they let us choose the amount of eggs we want, whether we want pancakes, hash browns, French toast, all that. So I would order about 5 eggs every day with the yolk and everything. And that's what. So I would also get two French toasts, and the two French toasts were probably about like, you know, like this size, right? So it's, you know, uh, they're not small, right? So I would get two French toasts, about 5 eggs, and I would get two like small cartons of milk. All right, cool. So I started doing that every day, right? And luckily, next to us, there's what's known as a bazaar. The bazaar is a store, and it's owned by Afghan people, right? The Afghani people. Uh, so you could buy like Afghani clothes, Afghani snacks, energy drinks, all types of fucking garbage. And I say garbage because so much candy and junk food that you can buy from there. So luckily, in one of the stores, they had a scale. So I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna buy a scale. Um, I started this diet, and I put the scale right next to my bed. And every single morning when I would wake up, I would weigh myself. I'm like, all right, cool, right? So when I weighed myself, um, as I had previously mentioned, I lost about 5 pounds on this 6 meals a day prior to starting OMAD. So I was down to 250 pounds in 3 months, which is trash. It's those aren't real results, especially for yeah, it's just not real results. So I started OMAD, and within the first month, I lost about 7 pounds, and I was like, that's it's pretty good, you know, it's pretty good, not bad. So I thought to myself, it's a lot better because you eat one meal a day and you get used to it, and you don't really feel hungry throughout the day, which is cool. So I'm like, all right, cool. So I kept it up, right? And after that, I had lost the following month. I had lost about 4 pounds, so I was down to like 241 or so. I didn't really write a lot of this down. So, but yeah, I was down to like 241. So after that, you know, my mindset developed where because even the one meal a day, in the back of my mind, I'm like, shit, I don't want to lose muscle, I don't want to lose conditioning, one meal a day. So what I decided to do was, like, you know what? I'm gonna try the snake diet. You know, because OMAD, obviously, I didn't lose strength. In fact, I gained strength since I was working out every day as well. I gained strength, I gained conditioning. So I was like, okay, this OMAD stuff works. You know what? I think I'm gonna try the snake diet. So I tried it. So when I tried it, I was 240, so I had lost an additional pound. I was 240 pounds. And this time, I'm like, you know what? This time, I'm going to actually write it down. Now I'm going to write it down. So the first day I fasted, I still went to the gym because I've seen Cole's videos where he talks about you could totally hit the gym and be fine throughout the day. So I was like, okay, let's test this theory, right? Did it next morning, 238 pounds. I was like, holy shit. Like, I lost 2 pounds. But at the same time, I was being realistic. So I'm like, okay, those 2 pounds, maybe 1 pound was water. The other pound was definitely fat because that day I went for like a 2.5 mile run, as well as I did upper body that day. So I was like, okay, cool. I'm like, I'm gonna go for a second day of fasting. But then on the second day, working out and having such a high tempo and going out and doing missions and shit, I was like, okay. Like, I was feeling very lightheaded. I was like, oh shit. I was like, you know what? I don't think I could do consecutive days of fasting. Um, since I also saw that with fasting, you should be drinking snake juice, as he calls it, as Cole calls it, snake juice, which consists of sodium and potassium. So I didn't have access to this. So what I decided to do was do every other day. I would fast one day, eat good the next day. So the next morning, right, I would consume, like I had previously mentioned, so I would consume like 5 eggs and 2 French toasts, just like on OMAD. So I was like, okay, I'll keep doing that, and then I'll see what happens. So I don't want to drag this on, but long story short, I fucking dropped down to 228 pounds. And I did this in like, what, a month and a half or two? And I remember everybody was like, what the fuck? Like, what have you been doing? So all my buddies that I was with there every single day, I didn't really tell them that I was doing that because, like I said, it's full of hard-headed people. So everybody was just gonna talk shit. They were all gonna be negative, as most human beings are. When you try to progress yourself, you're gonna have those negative voices, those negative people that are like, hey, this is unhealthy, don't do this, don't do that, So I didn't really tell them. But once they asked, I was like, well, I did intermittent fasting. And just like me, they themselves were like, what the fuck is that? So I explained, and long story short, they told me I was crazy, but whatever. So I got down to 228 pounds. And after that, like a revolution happened in my mind about food and nutrition, and it just made me dive deep into the whole um, field of nutrition and bodybuilding and all this stuff because it was amazing to me. And then I started reading articles talking about when you fast, um, your body releases certain chemicals and human growth hormone and all kinds of stuff, right? Really neat, interesting stuff that I think every human being should definitely look up on their own. So I'm like, you know what I'm gonna do? I know Cole had a video where he talks about how he gained a little bit of weight on purpose, or I'm not too sure because I saw it a few months ago, so I'm not even too sure. But I remember him mentioning he gained weight and he purposely lost it within like a week just to show the fat pigs, as he calls them, which is pretty hilarious, that it's achievable, right? That you could drop weight easily. Um, so I'm like, you know what? So after I came back from Afghanistan, it was around March. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna get fat and then I'm gonna drop this weight so I could show people, so I could be an example to people that are overweight just like I was, 466 pounds, that there's not only healthier ways of losing weight, which is fasting, because fasting, you legit, like, you reset your whole body, you reset your body, and you don't do this mainstream media crap that just keeps people unhealthy. The snake diet, that's another thing too. Like, my skin got better, um, my definition of my body, my composition, everything is just better. My digestive system got better. So I gained weight, right? So 264 pounds. So I started this May 5th. It is now May 18th, and next weekend, I'm going to take another video, just like I did this morning, and I'm going to post it. And I'm going to post when I used to be 466 pounds, and I'm going to show from 264 pounds on May 5th to, let me see, let me check real quick. I should be ending this on the 1st of June. So the 1st of June, I will have completed my little test, right? But I'm pretty sure I will be like 230 pounds. Easy, easy. So what I do every day, now I'm going to talk about my routine. What I do every day is, so this is how I started. I should say what I do every day. I'm fucking going everywhere, alright? May 5th was on a Sunday. So what I did that day is I fasted, right? So I fasted. It was super fucking hard. Like, it was very difficult to fast throughout the day because my body, my gut bacteria, everything got used to eating ice cream, drinking soda, having an energy drink, eating whatever I wanted, you know? So your body, your mind, your gut bacteria all gets used to this. So the first day was very difficult. The following day, May 6th, which was Monday, I had a morning meal. And the morning meal, all it was egg white blended with water, a protein shake, a scoop of glutamine, a scoop of taurine, and a 1 cup scoop. Everything was measured, by the way. A one cup scoop of oatmeal, right, to get a little bit of carbs. And the reason I do need a little bit of carbs is because, as I said earlier when I started this video, is if you have a high tempo job, you will need just a little bit of carbs, you know. So if you're like a super fat ass person that has no type of conditioning, you don't need carbs, period. So this is only for people that have like a super high physical labor job. So don't be, if you're a fat person, just fast, you know, fucking fast. Especially if you're sedentary, you have an office job, just get your salts, put them in the water, and drink that throughout the day and fast. All right. So I'm talking about, you know, me. So my routine is that now. So it's every other day I'm eating, and every other day I'm fasting. So yesterday, which was May 17th, I did a fast, which is on a Friday. And now today, I have a little grill outside of my room, so I will be making maybe like this big of a piece of a steak, and I will also be eating what is known as I'll just show you guys. I'll show you. Cactus. I'll be having cactus with my meat, as well as a protein shake, which will be water and egg white, and it's all going to be measured, as I said. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll try to write down more notes. I'm not used to vlogging or making videos, so you guys are gonna have to give me some time to adjust to doing this. But I'm doing this for people because I want to help people and show them that you could definitely lose weight. You could definitely be a healthy, better version of yourself and be a hot person, you know, and you know, live a long life, and don't be discouraged, and just keep a positive mind. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Stay tuned for my next videos that I will be posting, and you guys have a good one.